Roger Dodger, this is MC Codger saying welcome back. This is episode 42, and I've got a big Mongo, humongous water farm in the works. So big that I'm going to have to use a repeater for my redstone signals. Let's make one, and then I'll show you what they do. In order to make a repeater, you need stone. Remember, we made stone by cooking cobblestone in our furnace. So you need the bottom row of stone. Then you need 2 redstone torches. One here. See, one here. Come on, be nice to me. There. Not cooperating. Okay. Redstone torch here and here, and a redstone in the middle. And that makes a redstone repeater. And you need a redstone repeater simply because redstone signal, it's kind of like electricity on a copper wire, is even the wire has a resistance. If you tried to run 1,000-foot extension cord, number 16 gauge, from your house to down the street and tried to plug in a hairdryer, you would not have very much voltage because the wire has resistance. And so redstone also will not travel indefinitely, so it gets weaker the farther it goes. In fact, you can see this redstone line is getting a little dimmer and dimmer as it goes further this way. So you use a repeater. I'm just going to show you how you place one. Here's our source, the switch. There's our load, the piston. You take your redstone repeater and you stand so that the source is behind you and the load is in front of you, and you place that redstone repeater just like that. And then you flip your switch, and the redstone repeater will repeat that signal. Now you can also, to show you this real quick, you can adjust it using this toggle there, and there will be a delay. Notice the little delay. Not huge, but a bit of a delay between when it gets its power and when it sends it through. So I say that just to introduce you to a redstone repeater. You're going to need it if you're going to make a build this big. Notice I've got a repeater down here. Let me show you how the power goes to all these pistons. I've got 13 pistons here. So I've got power coming down to here. It goes through this repeater. It hits this piston here, comes over here and hits basically every other piston from the front, and then every other pistons from the rear. By the time we get here, it won't fire the last one, so I had to use another repeater for this one. Okay, and the same situation on the other side. Only the other side comes in from the rear. So we got this guy coming in here, got a repeater to give it more signal. Hits this one from the side, hits this one from the back, and then every other one from the back one more time. Okay, that's how we have. That's how we've set up the power for all of these 13 pistons with gravel on them. Now I'm going to do a bit more building. We're going to take this out way far, and I'll come back to you when we've filled it out as big as it's going to be. So we're going to raise lots and lots and lots of crops here. Our other one was great, but this is going to be even bigger. So we'll be back with you in a little bit. Well, as you can see, we've been building quite a farm here. There are 336 blocks of cultivated farmland, and you can see we filled up our water reservoir and just fixing now to harvest. It's in several terraces, and you'll find that if you don't terrace and you go way far out like that, the water just won't go far enough out. So every once in a while you got to drop it down a block so that your water will travel the whole distance. So let's see what's gonna happen. Whoa, look at all that food following the water all the way down several terraces. Oh, look at that. And it's gonna be we'll have it all where we can eat it here shortly. Well, let me show you what we're doing down here while this is carrying on. I cut out the middleman, so to speak, when we got down here. No more rail car hoppers. I've just got a row of hoppers, every single hopper turning into the next hopper, and the last one turning into this chest. Here we are, filling up with taters as all the drops end up going into the hoppers. I got hoppers all the way down to here, and actually my water didn't even go out into the spillway. But each of these hoppers, this one's now empty. Look down here. This one has still got some food in it, and it's, bit by bit passing it on down, eat from hopper to hopper, all the way into our chest. Wow, look at this. Well, let's go up here. Pick up a few spare that happen to fly. There we go. There we go. See if I can make this jump. Whoa, I didn't quite. Okay, stop the water. Then go back down. And there are a few that went flying, as you can see. But let's take a look and see what we have here. Oh yeah, it's going to take a while for it to fill up. So let's come back in just a moment. I'm getting kind of hungry. While we're waiting, I think I'm going to eat a potato or two. Yum. Why does it sound like you burp after every time you eat that? I don't know. Those were just the potatoes that I picked up. Looks like I picked up a carrot or two along the way, too. Let me eat one of those. Just. Okay, not quite so hungry. Okay, let's see what we got. Oh man, look at all that food. We got enough to feed a small army here. And all with just the flip of a switch. Isn't that cool? And now, just so that you know, now's the time to replant. Because as you can see, a lot of this is still fallow ground. It takes a little while for it to cover over. So once you've flooded it with water, it stays fallow. As you can see, not quite long enough to plant all of it, but we can still replant the most of it now, and now's the time to do that. So there's our bigger farm. Just wanted to show you how we could do that on a larger scale, and there you go. Next time, it's off to the nether. So until then, this is MC Codger saying we will see you next time.